All right, it's time to turn off your cell phones, everybody. Here we go.
Turn your cell phone on,
please.
Just put it on vibrate. The bathrooms in the back, we guarantee there'll be a break. There'll be time to eat, there'll be time to mingle. All your needs will be met, so please turn your cell phone on. Turn it on, turn your cell phone on. Turn it on, turn your cell phone on. Turn it on, turn your cell phone on.
Here are the morning announcements.
Thank you for joining us for this week's announcement at CSL Palm Desert. Dr. Joe is back with his Doctor is In class. It was so successful the first time around, he's doing it again. That's July 18th at 11 a.m. and again at 6:30 p.m. That's Wednesday, July 18th at 11 a.m. and 6:30 p.m. The Doctor is In. There's 2 classes, but you'll want to attend both because each one will be different. It's $10 for one class or just $15 for both. Mark your calendar, make sure you're there. Get your midday dose of spirituality. Change your life and change the world. We call it Spirituality Shaken, Not Stirred. That's every day, Monday through Friday at 1 o'clock on Facebook. You can join us on the Facebook page for Center for Spiritual Living. You can participate, you can listen. That's every Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Are you searching for positive talk radio here in the Coachella Valley? Well, now here's your opportunity. Our own Laura Meeks has a show called The Laura Meeks Show. It's weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. It's on iHub Radio. Just go to iHubRadio.com and then click listen to catch her show weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. For more information on all the things that are happening at CSL Palm Desert, please refer to this week's bulletin.
All right, everybody, if I could please ask you to stand, we're going to start with our opening song. Here we go.
Hey everybody, good morning. You ready for a good day? Let's go, come on. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. In my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, hey, say hello to somebody around you. It is YouTube, baby. Hey, Cyril, how are you? I read. All right, here we go. Last time through. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. All right.
Good morning. As William would say, buckle up, Buttercup, because you are in for a treat today. Jerry Lynn, I am going to let Jerry Lynn introduce our guest today, our musical guest. She is amazing. Jerry Lynn.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. You are about to feel the roof raise. I'm just giving you a heads up. We go back to the 80s, this young lady and I call us young. We go back to the 80s working together with the Righteous Brothers. Then soon she branched out and she went with Whitney Houston, Anita Baker, Luther Vandross, the list goes on and on and on. And then eventually she became Madonna's right side hand for 18 years. Wow. Yeah. Please put your hands together for Nikki Harris.
Good morning. We're going to do it old school. Come on, y'all. Put your hands together right here. Do it again, say I'ma say, she say this. I wanna have just a closer walk with thee. She'd say, Granny Spirit, if you please. Ray Charles say it like that. I wanna take a daily walking close to thee. Oh, now dear Lord, I know my dear Lord is gonna let it be. I'm gonna say that one more time, huh? Can I do that? I say just a closer walk with thee.
Just a closer walk.
Granny Spirit, if you please. See, I wanna take a daily walking close to thee. Oh, dear Lord, let it be. I know my dear Lord, let it be. Yeah, listen. Now listen, you know this. See, I feel weak. My spirit stays strong. Anybody know how that feels? 'Cause spirit keeps me from wrong. And I'll be satisfied as long as I keep on walking. I'm gonna keep walking close to thee. Now don't be ashamed to walk. Come on, y'all. I say just a closer walk with thee. Come on. Come on. See, Granny Spirit, if you please. See, I'm gonna take a daily walking close to thee. Oh, dear Lord, let it be. I know my dear Lord will let it be. Come on. I know my dear Lord will let it be. I know my dear Lord will let it be. Come on. I think you ought to walk. I think somebody ought to walk. Stand with your spirit and walk. Oh, come on, we just getting started this morning, y'all. I know this is the second service, but don't get shy on. Walk with somebody, hold your hand. I know you're thinking you're doing it by yourself, but you're not doing it by yourself. Somebody's walking with you. You say, walk with me through the good times. Walk with me right through the bad times. Walk with me. Hold my hand. Encourage me, right? Will you hold me hand? Will you hold my hand? Huh? Will you encourage me? Tell Dr. Joe, we'll encourage you. See, you got all these people, they're walking with you right now. Oh, they're walking with you right now. Come on, y'all say, no matter the weather, we're always together. We're gonna keep on walking with you. Come on, y'all say that together. Come on. What? No matter the weather, we're always together. We're gonna keep on walking. Break that down now. Y'all say that one more time. Come on. No matter the weather, we're always together. We're gonna keep on walking with you. Y'all tell Dr. Joe that. Come on. No matter the weather, we're always together. We're gonna keep on walking with you. All right, listen, y'all. Come on and walk. Don't you sit down. We just getting started. 1, 2, 3. No matter the weather, we're always together. We're gonna keep on walking with. Would you like to know somebody's walking with you? No matter the weather, right? We're gonna keep on walking with you. When you're feeling lonely, know somebody's there. No matter the weather, we're always together. We're gonna keep on walking. Let's do that one more time. Come on. No matter the weather, we're always together. We're gonna keep on walking with you. That's right. Yes. Now look at y'all. Y'all scared to sit down now. Y'all like, she might start again. Let's just stay there.
Nikki, let's hear it for Nikki and the band, the singers, everybody. Wow.
Oh my gosh. Yes, make sure you get her CDs out there. I mean, if you want to change your life, change your energy by listening to that.
Just a quick announcement
Yes.
too about that. Practically all of the first service bought most of the product. There's very little left, but we are going to do pre-sale today, and she's going to ship them to us if you buy them today, and then you can pick them up next Sunday in the office.
Oh,
Hey!
thank you. Thank you for letting us know. Well, welcome, everyone. I'm Reverend Laura Shackelford, and you are at Center for Spiritual Living, Palm Desert. We're changing things up a little bit today. Dr. Joe is having me come out first. You'll just have to watch and see what happens. So, all right. So right now we're going to do together, please, our mission statement. Say it with that energy from Nikki just did. Okay. We are a dynamic, open, and positive faith community that accepts all religions. Our mission is to awaken you to your divine nature, empowering you to create the life of your dreams. We are changing lives one heart at a time. All right. So this is a segment of the service that I'm going to be doing right now. It's kind of, we used to do power talks. And this is going to be called Faith News. Get that right. Faith News. All right. And all right. So, William, would you put the next slide for me? Thank you. So this is a quote that kind of encapsulates what this segment is going to be about. Nothing happens without a purpose. Nothing occurs by chance. There is no such thing as coincidence. And there are no victims and no villains in the world. Everything is placed before us so that it might bring benefit to us. It's all in how we react. Boy, that went with your talk so beautifully, too, today. One mind, I'm just telling you. So what this segment so what I wanted to talk about today is that, have you noticed in your world there might be some drama in your life, in the world, your life? Well, here's the thing. It's the way you look at it. You know, this week we had a lot of drama in the world, and we had good drama. We had the drama of those 12 boys in Thailand being rescued. The power of prayer. Can you imagine how many people in this world were focusing on the good and knowing that they were going to be rescued? That is how powerful we are. So my segment is going to be about how do you focus on the positive in your life. And it will coincide with Dr. Joe's talk, which it did today, which I didn't know what he was going to talk about. So anyway, that's what Faith News is. It's about a different way of looking at life from a higher perspective. So at this time, it is my honor, privilege to welcome Dr. Joe Hooper, our spiritual leader, and you know, so let's welcome him back.
Yeah. That's all right. Save it for the end, but good. Hi, everybody. Good morning. Welcome. We're glad you're here. We're going to do something a little bit different. I want to welcome our visitors. If you're here for the very first time, please stand up. If you're a visitor, please stand up. We want to give you a gift. Good morning. Hey, good morning. Good morning, good morning. We have a gift to give you. Right behind you, Roger, right there. Right, perfect. We gave you behind you, Ross. We gave you a CD case, and it's empty. Yay. We want to fill it up for you, though. We want to fill it up with a talk that we have. Everybody good? There's a lot of chaos, drama. Here we go. It started right here. We gave you an empty CD case, but we want to fill that up. So if you stop in the foyer on the way out, we want to give you a little gift, and on your way out, a CD. So we hope you come back and make this part of your spiritual journey. We wanted to let you know also that we're going to move into our program now, and we have a meditation segment now. So let's close our eyes, take a deep breath in, and exhale out. After all that spiritual aerobics, we need a little time to wind down a little bit. Take another deep breath in, sigh on the exhale. You know when you finish the garage, cleaning the garage, and you look at it and you go, I want that kind of an exhale. Now take a deep breath in. That's that clean garage right there now. But the reason we do that is because when you come in, maybe there's something going on in your life. Certainly there are things going on in the world. We're not going to solve them with the same energy that created them. We've got to recreate and transform it into something else. And this is our opportunity to go into that quiet space in our minds, to realize, to understand, and accept that in this new space, those things are all resolved. So surrender them right now in this moment and just become fully present here so that whatever experience you have here today is one where you take something from it and it changes your tomorrow. Deep breath in again. Exhale out. My mind, be at peace. In my awakening, I release. As I love, sing after me please. As I love and as I give. As I give. In my awakening, I choose to live. I choose to live. Give me strength. Give me strength. Shine your light. Shine your light. In my awakening. In my awakening. Clear my sight. Clear my sight. All I believe. And all I know, in my awakening, I let go.
Oh, wow. Good morning, Center for Spiritual Living, Palm Desert. Welcome to today. Welcome to yet another glorious, another sweet, sweet Sunday morning. I invite you, as you continue in that same state of consciousness, I invite you to take in another deep breath. Breathe in the glory of today. Breathe in the glory of your life. Take in another deep breath. Go in a little deeper. Feel the breath from the lower part of your abdomen just welling up. And in this moment, breathe in the glory of God, knowing that on this day, right here, right now, we are exactly where we're supposed to be. I am knowing as I go deep into my own core, deep into my own spirit, deep into my own mind, I am knowing that there's only one mind. There's only one spirit. There's only one energy. One perfect divine essence that has my back. And I am knowing if it has my back, it has yours. I am knowing on this day, we are a part of a whole. We are an intricate part of a living, breathing network of love. A love that ties me to you, you to each other, you to everyone around us. I am knowing that today we are a part of an amazing network that God has created. On this day, I, Francine Ward, I speak my word for myself and for each and every one of us as pieces of this network, as cells that make up the network. I am knowing that we are so tied together. I am knowing that on this day, our lives work just fine. They work just fine because we are walking with God. We are a part of this intricate network, a network so powerful, so sweet, so embroiled in love. I am so knowing that on this day, my life works just fine. My health is intact. My mind is clear. My heart is cracked wide open. On this day, I am knowing my life works just fine. And if that is true for me, I absolutely know it is true for you. On this day, I give thanks for the glory of God. I give thanks for the glory of you. I give thanks for the glory of this spiritual center. I give thanks for each and every person who's come here this morning, creating this sacred space, a space where I get to be me. On this morning, I give thanks for everyone that greeted us at the door, for each and every person who gave a smile, who reached out their hand, for those in the audiovisual box making it possible to be heard and to be seen. I give thanks for each and every one of us. I give thanks for the practitioners who hold up this container called Center for Spiritual Living, Palm Desert, holding the high watch, just knowing that God is all there is. I give thanks for our beloved musicians that come here every week to speak the word of love. And I give thanks for Miss Nikki Harris. My heart is so welled up with gratitude. I love her. I give thanks. I give thanks for the music. I give thanks for the words she sings. And I give thanks for Reverend Joe, for I am knowing that today, Reverend Joe's message is good, and it is very good. I give thanks for these things and so much more, for I know today my life works just fine. And I am knowing if that is available to me, if that is true for me, if that is the word for me, it is the word for you. So on this day, I release my word into the law of mind, knowing it's already done. It is a done deal. And if any part of what I've shared resonates within not your mind, but your heart, I invite you to say with me, and so it is.
Amen. Loving Spirit dwells in me. This is my serenity. As within, all around, all I need is here and now. Where there's air, let me love, and I have no fear. All the power, all the glory, I surrender, let it be. Loving Spirit dwells in me, now and evermore.
So let's take a deep breath in. And as we move into this song in our service, I'd like you to imagine, if you will, that you're transporting yourself to different parts of the world, of the country. You're looking in the eyes of different people from different cultures, different religions, people that are different than you and different from me. And we're going to unite in that idea of oneness, that we are all one. So every verse that we sing, I'd like you to change locations and change who you're looking at in your mind's eye. Take a deep breath in, and here we go. One people living on one planet, joining in one family. We all are one. Take a switch, look at somebody else and sing it to them in your eyes. One people living on one planet, joining in one family. We all are one. Change it up. Who are you looking at? See them in their eyes. One people living on one planet, joining in one family. We all are one. Change it up again. Who do you see? One people living on one planet, joining in one family. We all are one. Bring it up, band. Here we go. Last time through. Sing it loud for me. One people living on one planet, joining in one family. We all are one. We all are one. We all are one. Last time. We all are one. We all are one. We all are one.
Isn't that beautiful? And it tells you about the power of your word, right? Like, for that moment, we were one people, one family, right? Living on one planet. And if we repeat that, it feels so good. We're creating the world that we want to see, right? Power of the word. This song is for Dr. Joe, for his word today. This is dedicated to him, but I hope it ministers to you as well. But personally, I'm sending this to him. We're going to find it, and when we get there, I'm going to start singing. How about that? Because you got to anchor it in the right place, right? Dr. Joe, you've shined for me just as a dawn. And I know my darkest hour, it's come and gone. If you don't know this, you're more than wind. You're earth and sky. And the magic of this world starts to unfold before my eyes. learned this truth, and you make me feel, come on y'all, here and now, like my dreams could come true. And the grace of this world, it comes to me from a faith in you. Take your time now. In lieu of some tenderness. See, Dr. Joe, listen. They could feel free, yeah, yes. They never know what they miss. 'Cause I know from you that a single truth, it must be known. And what happens then? Yes, the magic of this world starts to unfold before my eyes. Oh yes. Now I could find love, but it won't be this love. And I could learn a truth, but it won't be this truth. And you make me feel, yes you do, God, here and now, like my dreams, come on y'all, could come true. And the grace of this world comes to me, come on, from a faith in you. Dr. Joe, 'cause in this world that never seems to go the way that it should, see, I'm awed by your presence, and I marvel at that. You make me feel like my dreams, yeah. Surely think my dreams can come true. Grace, yes it does, comes to me, yes. From a faith, from a faith, from a faith in you. See, I've learned the truth of this life. It lies in what love can do. And I derive peace, listen, and so much hope, only from the faith. Dr. Joe, come in, baby, wanna tell you something. I wanna tell you something. As you shepherd the people, I want you to know that. As you hold the people and encourage the people with your words, I want you to know something. It's the things you do and the things you say. They're gentle rays of hope that can guide them through the day, yes. And the things you say and the things you do, yes. You let these people know their dreams are coming true. So tell them your dreams are coming true. Come on, dreams are coming true. Let them know your dreams are coming true. Oh yeah, dreams are coming true. No matter what a doctor says, yes, you need to know dreams are coming true. No matter what a lawyer says, I want you to know dreams are coming true. But you got to love a little better. Love a little better. Come on, love a little better.
Love a little better.
We came here to pray a little better.
Pray a little better.
Right? Just to love a little better.
Love a little
See,
better.
you make me feel here and now. I believe no matter what the TV says, our dreams are coming true. And grace comes to me, yes, only from a faith. I got some faith, you make me feel, yes, you're my brother, here and now. I know no matter what seems seeing and says, you're my brother, yeah, yes. You're my brother, yeah, yes. And I know dreams are coming true. Dreams are coming true right now. Right. It's grace, nothing but grace, nothing but grace comes to me, yes. Grace, grace, grace. Don't be afraid of it. You make me feel here and now like my dreams are coming true. And grace, it comes to me only from my faith in who? You.
Nikki Harris, everybody. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, she did.
Wow.
Nikki
Let's hear it for
Harris,
this band and the singers, guys. They did a great job today. Wow. I feel like I'm being honored, and I don't understand why. That's pretty cool. Take one. Okay, good. So I want to, sometimes I get too structured in my talks, and today I just want to have like a play date. Is that okay? A spiritual play date? So, every once in a while I'll say to somebody, I'll say something during a service, and I'll say, hey, put that in my book, right? You've heard me say that before, put that in my book. Well, someone actually wrote that stuff down. Pam Rudy, who is one of our live streamers, she writes down a lot of the things that I'll say, and if I say put this in the book, she'll put it in the book. So I have a bunch of my own quotes, and I don't know that God knows I don't remember saying them. But wow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a couple of them, and then there was something I found earlier today as I was getting ready to walk out the house. A piece of paper fell on the floor, and I'm going to talk about the piece of paper that fell on the floor because it's really good. It's from Raymond Charles Barker. The first one is this: if you want to walk on water, you have to get out of the boat. Okay? If you want things to happen in your life, you've got to get out of the boat and make them happen. And it's your boat. I think I did a talk a long time ago about row your boat. It doesn't say you row my boat. You do my work for me. No, you have to get out of your boat and do the work. You have to make that happen for you. And then I said, I don't know this, if your palms aren't sweating, you're not in the game. I like that too, because mine are sweating actually as we speak because we lost an air conditioner this week. But anyway, so I want to talk to you about something that Raymond Charles Barker wrote that seems really fitting in this moment because there's so many things going on in the world, so many things going on in my life, so many things going on in your private lives, I'm sure. And what he said here is really profound. It's called this. It's called What You Believe Happens. No one has ever solved a problem by worrying about it. A repetition of negatives cannot create a positive. But yet we do that all the time, don't we? We're constantly repeating the negative things that are going on in our life. Think about it. As you're bathing in a pool of your negativity, right? Because you're constantly reflecting on the things that are wrong with life, right? And how's this going to work? How's that going to work? And you're bathing in the doubt, the uncertainty, and the fear. How many have taken a bath in that? Anybody? Oh, good. It's a big hot tub. Okay, good. We have lots of people in there. So one of the things he keeps going, he says, watch a worried person and you'll see him enmeshed in useless ideas that will have to be discarded before the solution appears. I don't know about you, but in my life there have been times when I've said, oh my God, I just can't figure this out. I give up. And it's in that moment of surrender that something begins to happen. Until then, I've been using my own intellect, my own brain, trying to figure out what to do to get out of a mess that I truthfully created. And I'm trying to figure out, okay, wait a minute. So when I get to that point of finally going, oh my God, I give up, that's when the universe begins to work. Because until then, I remained focused on the intellect that created it. I created it, I'm trying to solve it, but I'm not open and receptive to a new idea. I'm just harboring all the old stuff. It's so much easier to look behind and reflect on the past and talk about it than it is to move forward. Because moving forward requires what? A new idea, and I don't have one in that moment. Anybody? Can you relate to that? If you can relate, say amen. Amen. Say good, I like this. We did just a closer walk to thee. I love that. Didn't you love that? Yeah. Not your old grandmother's old closer walk to be thee. Isn't it? Okay, anyway, never mind. I'm getting distracted. The past with its memory patterns is the millstone that hangs around the necks of most people. The past with its memory is what just literally hangs around our neck. And not only do we take our past, personal past, but our friends will share their personal past. And their personal past now becomes a warning sign and added to what we think can happen to us. Anybody? So now you have the worst by consensus. You have the worst by consensus because everybody's piling in with all of their worst ideas. Well, this is what happened to me. Well, oh my God, I did that too. And you know what? When I did that, this is what happened. And the story goes around the table, and everybody tries to one-up the other person around the table. Has anyone been at lunch like that? I've been at lunches like that. It's like, oh, wait till you hear this. You thought yours was bad. This is bad too. What are you filling your tub up with? The negativity. How is that possibly going to bring about a resolution that is acceptable or creative when all you're doing is bathing, literally, in doubt, in fear? Doesn't make a lick of sense, does it? But we do it. We're crazy. We're crazy people. Because we do, all this is being done to ourselves. All right, he goes on to say this. I know, isn't that nuts? It's easy to think of the past because it requires no new thinking. Too easy. Just too easy. I'll move on. The ideas have already been alive once. Some things, thoughts, situations, even some people in our lives need to make their transitions. You have to let them go. And it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to let go of people and jobs and things because there's a fear of this uncertainty about what happens on the other side. But if we learn that we don't need to be fearful, but we can surrender into it, then we can allow a new process and creativity to create something new. But we're surrendering out of fear, not out of faith. Really? That's it? That was really profound. Don't surrender out of fear, surrender into the faith of something. See, now you guys are good, you're paying attention. All right. But to think ahead creatively requires your stepping out of accepted ideas. This is where the mystery comes in. Walking out of accepted ideas and into the mystery of an answer can be very disconcerting because we don't know what we don't know. So when we don't know what we don't know, we hang on to the past because why? I know it. And I won't move out of it because I'm afraid of the mystery of the unknown. But out of the mystery of known comes the place where creativity exists. Creativity can't exist in the known, which is already done. Like he said, those thoughts have already played themselves out. They are what they are. They are the picture of your life as I look at it right now today. Make sense? The only thing that's going to change it is if I step into the mystery of the unknown. And it's hard. It's a challenge. I get it. It's a challenge to step into the mystery of the unknown because we just don't know. And if you're a control freak like me, that doesn't go over well.
I want to know. So it's a challenge to move into a space like that is faith-filled and going, you know what? I don't know, but something inside of me does. God knows. God knows. He goes on to say this. You have to make new friends in the realm of mind. Let me unpack that. You have to make friends with the mystery of something and be willing to live in it temporarily while the good unfolds. Don't curse the darkness of the mystery. Embrace it as part of the journey. And that, my friends, is a 180 of how most of us look at the darkness. We want to run from it when we should embrace it and say, in this space lies the creativity to the newness of my life, to the new situation in my life. In that space, instead of being scared of it, instead of being petrified or paralyzed, which is a better one because we become paralyzed and couch potatoes, we become paralyzed with it. Instead of doing that, look at it and say, in this mystery lies my healing. That I have to breathe in, because that is a friendship I'm not used to keeping. Just saying. Personally, that's not a friendship that I've ever had with myself, is to reside in that place. I shared it with the first service, and I'll share it with you now. I openly admit that I am in therapy. Yay! Let's hear it for therapy. Yay! And I should have to admit it. I mean, I'm proud that I'm in it, right? And one thing that came up, though, recently, and I want to share with you because I think it's really a profound thing, is my therapist said to me, Joe, what if you could tell that teenager that rears his head in your life experience, what if you could go back and tell that teenager who was living in Michigan and closeted and afraid and just very doubtful about what his life was going to look like and scared, what if you could go back and tell him, look at the life that you're going to lead, and you will lead this life. You will be married, you'll have a kid, you'll be traveling the world, you'll sing and you'll speak in front of people. What if you told that little 16-year-old, what if you'd have told him then what you know now? So have that conversation with him now, Joe, because when he shows up, you have to be able to convince him that that's not the way it was. That was a lie. You didn't have to believe that. So that's our life. Those things, those kind of little Joes pop up in our life experience, and we listen to them and we make decisions based on them even though they're wrong. But it's because we've been conditioned for so many years to listen to that and to accept our own faults and accept them in a way that we can't change them and they seem insurmountable. But they're not. That's just not true. Your healing is on the way. That's what Nikki was just saying. The healing is on the way. You just have to believe it. You have to know it. You have to step into the mystery of it and go, this is going to be okay. And I know it's going to be okay because it has been up till now. All the things that I worried about that thought would happen, all the things my dear mother worried about when I came out in the 80s that didn't happen, I'm still here. Right? All those things that little 16-year-old thought about when he wanted to drive his car off a bridge, those were real. Those were real. And so if you could talk to that person inside of you and say to yourself, you know what? This isn't who you are. This is going to be who you are. Just open up to it. Open up and live it. Become it. Don't reside in that negativity and that pool of negativity in the past. You have the experience now and the wherewithal and the knowledge and the wisdom to do differently, so choose to do it differently. What would you do differently? Who do you need to say, get the hell out of your mind? Because you're creating my hell. Say it with me, get the hell out.
Yeah, you have, because, and say it again, get the hell out. That's right, because that consciousness has to get the hell out so you can be in the kingdom of heaven. The thing that's keeping you from experiencing heaven here and now is the fact that we choosing to live in hell. Get the hell out. Does that make sense? Your immediate future is your present thinking made visible. Your immediate future is your present made visible. If that's true, then my thinking in this moment will be my visible experience in the next. So I got to make sure that I get it. And all right, good on you. But if I'm reflecting on the things that aren't working, what's going to be visible in my experience? More things that aren't working. Here we are, back to the beginning again. Here I am, back in the pool or in the tub of my own negativity. And instead of turning on the faucet of possibilities, I just keep swimming in my own stuff. Anybody? 2. Great.
Not now.
Okay. You can only become what you now believe you are. Wow. So I was in P-Town last week, and P-Town's at the end of Cape Cod, and it was, I'm there with a bunch of friends, and let's just say we're all getting a little older, right? It's not what it used to be when we were in our younger years. But it was funny because we became like a bunch of old ladies on the porch. You know? And we were discussing, it's like, oh yeah, I did it. Oh. And then when they get up from the rocking chair, it's, and I kept thinking, stop living that out. Because you're actually, and it was well supported. Because everybody had the story, some sort of story about what was wrong with this or that. We all had it. And I'm like, we're only 55 years old, for God's sakes, in Palm Springs. That's young. It's chicken, man. It's just small. You're young. You're just young. Why are we sick? But then you said that we see all these young, and you're like, shut up. I'll have my 401k any day over yours. But no, you compare yourself to that, and you're like, but I don't want to compare myself. I just need to be me, right? I need to be the healthiest Joe that I can be, the funniest Joe, the happiest Joe, the most harmonious, graceful Joe I can be. And yeah, I've got some things going on, and who doesn't? And yeah, I'm working things through. Who's not? But I don't have to call myself broken. I'm not broken. I'm just in the need of a little tune-up. Sometimes, you get smogged every couple of years. Sometimes you just got to go in, get tested, make sure you're okay. It's all good. But you're not broken. The key is that we're not broken. Here it goes, says, right thinking today about yourself is the only guarantee of a right experience tomorrow. Pretty simple. Affirm that you are a spiritual person receptive to God's ideas. And let life bring to pass the good you need and seek. It will do just that. Affirm that you are. Affirm that I am. The intelligence of God, the activity of God, the action of God. Affirm that I am that. And seek the things I desire, not necessarily, are you ready? It's not about changing the way things are. The way things are a byproduct of my thought process that got me there. Those things that are
will change when I have a bigger dream and achieve it. Those things will fall away. Stop looking for something to fall away and start looking at what the dream is for yourself, for our community, for the new air conditioner we're going to get next week. Whatever it is, start looking at the dream of things, and those things will naturally fall off your radar when these other things are manifesting. Because you're no longer held down, you're no longer in the pool of them, you're no longer swimming in them or adding to them. You have something different to look at. That's what this is about. Thank you for coming on my play date. Thanks, guys. One more thing I want to mention too. Go ahead, take your seat. William single-handedly painted this entire building. And he even fell off the roof. Yes. Well, you know, he took it too seriously when I said, I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the... He didn't. But Elizabeth said, you know, when she met him 14 years ago, did not know how to do anything mechanical or could not even change the bicycle tire. And now this man just helps run our center and painted it. Thank you, William. Let's give William a big round of applause. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and he did 2 coats. Hey. All right.
All right, I'd like to call
Vicky's going to sing a 3rd song for you during the offertory. You're going to love it. Get ready.
Right, so ushers, please come forward for the offertory. I told you. Those of you that are live streaming, please, there's a donate button. Please support the center so that we can continue all this marvelous work that we do here, this inspiration. These are our concierge, our sacred service, our Mimi, our practitioners are up here, and just so many wonderful people that help. So as they come up here, please let us say our offertory prayer together. I offer this gift with joy and gratitude. I receive freely and give freely, knowing the law of circulation is working perfectly in my life and the life of the center. All right.
All right. We're going to have her one more song for you.
That's right, guys. How you doing? Didn't we have a beautiful day together? Yeah. Wasn't this a beautiful time spent together? Yes, how lucky are we? So we close out like this. We imagine the world that we want to see. Remember to say the words that we want to hear, to create the world that we want to see, so my daughter can grow up and feel free. And your babies may look like me. Just kidding. I'm just saying, the world is getting browner. I'm just saying, they're getting browner. Yeah, I went there, didn't I? I went there. It's all right. So, but we're all right with that, though, aren't we? Because we know that I'm just what God felt like looking like, and you're what God felt like looking like, and we're just mirrors for each other and saying, thank you for showing up. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for showing up. So I imagine that everything is all right. I don't care what CNN or Fox or any of those people tell me. I know there's a better way to do it. When I remember, to remember, God is me. God is working through me. God is using me right now. And I just say this. I have finally found a way to live, yeah, like I never knew before. didn't have much to give, yes. Now I know I can open any door. Everybody knows the secret, yes. And everybody knows the score. I have finally found a way to live. I remember I'm the presence of the Lord, yes. Oh yeah, yeah. Tell somebody you can finally find a way to live, yes, like you've never known before. Ladies, see, this world will say we don't have much to give, but I believe with love we can open any door. And everybody knows the secret, and everybody knows the score. Oh, yeah. You can finally find a new way to live. Remember, you're the presence of the Lord. Yeah, yes you are. You can smile if you want to. Come on, have a good time. Yeah, come on, baby, play. Oh, show me your presence. Oh, yeah. Come on. Yes. Come on, baby. Let the people hear you. You sound so good. That's the presence of the Lord, y'all. That's the presence of the Lord. We can finally find a way to live like we've never known before. See, this world will say we don't have much to give, but I believe with love we can open any door. And everybody knows the secret, yeah. And everybody knows the score, yeah. We can finally find a new way to live. We remember we're the presence of the Lord, yeah. You're the presence. Stay in your presence. Come on, baby, stay in your presence. Don't let nobody move you. Oh yeah, stay in your presence. Don't let nobody move you. Just stay in your presence. Come on, y'all. Don't retard. Listen. Just remember to remember, remember to remember. God is loving you. God is using you. God is walking like you. God is talking like you. Stay in your presence as they try to build a wall between us. You say no. You remember to remember. You stay in your presence. I'm gonna think higher. I'm gonna love better. Even when you don't look like me, even when you don't pray like me. I'll stay in my presence. We can change this world with remember to remember, remember to remember, yes. You're the presence of, you're the presence of the Lord. Stay in your presence. Oh yeah.
Woo! Woo! Nikki Harris.
everybody.
Woo! Woo!
Thank you, Dr. Joe.
Wow, wow, wow.
All right then.
Woo! Woo! All right. That was amazing. What an amazing Sunday, right? So this is Holly Dickinson. She is a practitioner. She is also on our board of trustees, and she's also on our abundance committee, as well as feng shuiing this place. So we love Holly, and thank you for all your service. So let us say our prayer as we bless this offering. We bless this collective offering and receive it with gratitude, knowing it is spirit in action. As this currency flows through our center and beyond, it blesses many lives, including my own. Thank you. All right. So we don't have to welcome visitors, but don't forget, visitors, please stop by the foyer table and pick up a CD of a couple of Dr. Joe's talks, okay? And these are part of our practitioner team. They will be over in the Om room. They are powerful prayers. Miracles happen here every time. That's why we call them 1-minute miracles. So go over there and meet with a practitioner. And also know we have a list of practitioners and ministers. If you want a little more in-depth one-on-one with a practitioner, please contact them there. So, and then this week, don't forget, our next slide, William. Thank you. That fall, I don't know. Don't forget this Wednesday, Dr. Joe has the Doctors In at 11 and 6:30, so you don't want to miss that. It's wonderful. Both of them are different because we never know what will come out. And it's always brilliant. All right, and so anyway, please check that out and pick up the bulletin to see everything that's going on this week. So let's just take a deep breath in and just feel that gratitude for this day. Our hearts have truly been open, and Spirit is there, living and alive, and we are reminded of that. And so we come here every Sunday to remember who we truly are. And so I know that our lives have been uplifted and expanded because of today's service, and that we go forth transformed. We are creating our future. We are creating new thoughts. This day is the beginning of our future, so we choose our thoughts wisely. We see that vision and we move forward in it. And so we just leave here in that state of gratitude, knowing that our lives have been touched, knowing that we are these powerful creators and the world is changing. We are changing it with our positive thoughts, with our love and our compassion and our vision of where we want to go. So knowing that this is the truth of who we are and of this world, I just say thank you. I release my word, and together we say, and so it is. Amen. Everyone have an amazing week. Thank you.